it's Isabel. So today's video, I want to do a looking into 2021 video since it is New Year's Day. So happy New Year's Day, everyone. I wanted to do a looking into a New Year's video, pretty much looking into 2021. Because last year I did what I'm looking forward to in 2020. Maybe I'll react to that. We'll see. But I wanted to do a looking into 2021 instead of saying, oh, I want this and I'm looking forward to this and all of that stuff. Because I think we learned this year that we just kind of need to go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens, but we can have mental, like, okay, like, I want to work towards this, instead of, I want to do this and this, because we don't know what's going to happen. So I wanted to just kind of say, like, a looking into 2021, and the things I want to work on, and just kind of my thoughts and stuff. So 2021 started out pretty good, with the Ratatouille TikTok musical, which we just watched, and it was amazing. It was so good. I have been watching all the Ratatouille stuff on TikTok since it started, and I loved it so much. And I was so happy when they announced that they were gonna do it and like have a little live show. And the fact that it was a benefit concert for the Actors Fund is so important, because a lot of Broadway actors and anyone who works on Broadway right now, whether you're behind the scenes or on the stage, hasn't been making money and is in a lot of trouble with everything, and those Broadway people who work there are not getting a lot of money. I mean, when they live in New York, an apartment is expensive, like really expensive. Though they're not making a lot of money, and I know a lot of them are struggling to just keep what they have right now and just survive. So I'm glad that the Actors Fund has been doing things over the course of the past few months to help raise money and give emergency funding to those people, and this was one of those things. So we donated and watched the musical. It was so good. I loved it. I had my parents watch it, and they actually liked it. And I think it's amazing that TikTokers and mostly teenagers created these songs and these musicals, and young adults created these songs and dances and everything, and it was absolutely just amazing watching that come together on TikTok and watching that whole community form, and then watch Broadway like say, okay, we're gonna do this live show and we're gonna cast these people, and the cast was absolutely amazing. It was so good. Just watching that all come together and being there and watching it form on TikTok to now is just absolutely amazing. And it's just like, it's so proud, and they gave credit to the TikTokers who created the dances and the songs, which I was super nervous about, especially just with everything. I was like, I really hope they credit those people, and they did, and I'm super happy about it. I don't know where Ratatouille is gonna go next, but like, we'll see. It was really good. You can still watch it. You can watch it for 72 hours, I think, on Today Tix. You can purchase it, donate money. All the funds are going to the Actors Fund to help the people who are working in the industry, who are struggling right now. So go donate and watch it. It's really good. It's really worth it. And you can watch these ordinary TikTok people, TikTokers and teenagers and young adults created, and everyone came together. Even older people came together. But it's just amazing how, like, people can create something and it becomes like this if we just work hard enough. So I mean, that was just absolutely amazing and super good, and it was so great, and I loved it so much watching it. It was so good. That was just absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's get into some New Year's stuff. So honestly, I don't really have any New Year's resolutions. I don't like New Year's resolutions. They personally just don't work for me. And I don't see like why the whole thing is like, oh, you have to start working on things, whether they're projects or like personal things within ourselves, until the new year. But you can't like start working on stuff within yourself or projects that you want to do until like the new year. And I'm like, why can't we just do that whenever? I don't know. It's just my perspective on it. I think some New Year's resolutions work for some people, but I don't know. I feel like there's a stigma on it that like, you have to have a New Year's resolution, and you have to start working on yourself in the new year. Like, halfway through, if you don't like something, it's like, wait till the new year, you can do it then. But I think you should just start working on yourself constantly, and whenever. I also think this year was just full of self-reflection and work and growth for so many people. It was a really tough year, and I think a lot of people like grew and worked within themselves and their mental health, and people have been coming together for fighting for equal rights or human rights to a musical. Like, I think this year was just really hard for a lot of people, and a lot of people worked on themselves, and I think I think that was great, and I think we worked throughout the year on ourselves, and we have to continue doing that every day. But I think we also deserve a break. So I think we can just continue to do that. You don't have to have that as a New Year's resolution, because you can just continue to do that however you feel like, and just do what's best for you, for your mental health. Yeah. This year for me, I honestly kind of just want to chill and just do what I want to do. Continue working on the things I want to work on, and keep learning more and educating myself as things continue to come up, and keep learning more about different human rights issues and all of those things, because you can never stop learning and growing for those things. But also, I really just want to work hard for the things I'm working on and continue doing things that I want to pursue and work on, and just kind of follow that still, and just kind of do what I can during these times with what I want, and keep growing with myself and stuff. Obviously, I'm going to continue following guidelines until things get better and we don't have to anymore. I think it's super important to protect one another, loved ones, strangers. I think we have some hope with the vaccine, and hopefully things do get better soon. And if more people follow the guidelines, it'll get better faster. We still have to fight as hard as we can for equal rights and human rights and change in this country until we actually get change. And we have to keep talking about these things, because without people talking and protesting, these things won't change. I hope we see more change coming this year and more growth in that area for across the board. Things obviously don't just magically get better because we're in 2021 and it's a new year. It's going to be a lot of work, and it's going to be hard work. Hopefully we see a lot of progress this year with equal rights, human rights, just change in general, and with COVID. I know people are like really worried, but I think now we can see we have a little hope and there's a little light, and working together will change things. And if we work together through things, I think things will change. All types of people have to work together for each other to make sure everyone's being treated the way they should be. So hopefully we see that, and we can see that change. In general, I think we shouldn't go in with too many expectations. Just kind of go with the flow, work on yourself, work for other people, help other people as much as we can, continue to fight, and just do what you can and follow guidelines, make sure you're doing the right things, and just kind of don't say, I plan on doing these things, because I think, as we can see this year with unprecedented times, we don't know what's going to happen. So I think we just need to take a deep breath and just be ready for what can be ahead, and also just kind of go with it and see how things change throughout the next few days, weeks, and months, and kind of do what we can as things change and progress. And yeah, just kind of go with the flow in a way, and just kind of work on yourself and do what's best for you. I'm proud of everyone who made it to 2021. So here is to a better year. So that is it for today's video. I hope you all liked it. Happy 2021 and Happy New Year, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!